Hi, my name is Crystal, and I'm the Deslob student. On my channel, I have a lot of videos because I've been using video journaling as a form of therapy to get my thoughts and feelings out and also help me process a lot of things. Today's video is going to be this beautiful sunset that you see in the sky on this video here, and it is my drive to my CODA meeting, my 12-step CODA meeting. And the beautiful sunset mixed with this CODA meeting recording. I recorded my share. The thing that I shared was, I don't know, about 5 minutes or so of me talking about my past, my present, my fear of the future, my hope for the future. And I hope you enjoy this little video, if for nothing else, but just for the sunset. Thanks so much, and let's listen to the 12-step share.
Hi, I'm Crystal. I'm codependent.
Hi, Crystal.
I've been coming to this group for over a year, and that's when I left my husband last year, moved in my own apartment. It was the first time I was ever on my own at 40 years old, and it was like a really extremely freeing feeling because my husband, as I said earlier, was extremely controlling and possessive and demanding, and I was a blank slate when I met him in my early 20s, and coming from a codependent childhood and upbringing, I knew that it was my responsibility to keep him happy, so I made sure to comply. And then of course I had my list of requirements and demands, and we were always constantly negotiating and expecting things from each other. So when I was a blank slate and my list of demands I felt were simple and normal, of course that's how I felt about him. And then his just got worse and worse and worse to the point where I couldn't go to the movies with my mom or even watch music videos on YouTube because a guy might have his shirt off. Like, it was ridiculous. And it took me 6 years to get out of that house, and I clawed my way out of it, got on my own, moved in my own apartment, and I was freer and happier than ever, and I felt like I was on top of the world in so many ways. But as you know, the economy here in Phoenix is just redonkulous, and they ended up raising my rent, and I had nowhere to go except for my mom's house, which is not really sustainable because I can't bring my kids there. Oh yeah, we got kids. And I was trying to bounce and juggle everything, and I just couldn't. And I ended up falling back into the crux of my trauma-bonded relationship with my husband, because he was showing me all the good signs and the good things and all the, yes, I want to change, and yes, I understand, and yes, and yes, and yes. And I fell into it to the point where I had this like little voice in the back of my head screaming, no! And I'm like, I know you're telling me not to, but I'm going anyway. I don't know what else to do. So I almost feel like I put my little voice or my soul or whatever, that part of me that was so happy to be out, I put her into a time capsule, and I said, I'll talk to you later. I gotta go back home to my husband and my kids. And I've been back for almost 3 months now, and it's been miserable. I'm not my same self. I'm dissociating and checked out, sleeping more, gaining more weight, eating more. I'm just not who I was a year ago, and it's crushing me, crushing my poor little soul. And I really do believe in the program. I don't want to come in when I'm at home. I want to just sleep, but I force myself to come because I know I'll feel better. And I don't have a plan. I don't have a plan to get out. I don't have a plan to speak up. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I was convincing myself today that I have the power. I have choice. I have control over me. I have free agency. I have autonomy. I can step into that and choose that, but it's not quite safe to. And because it's not safe to, I have to muzzle that part of me and just survive. And that sucks. It sucks a lot because my daughter's 13 and she's watching me comply, and she's watching me be submissive, and she's watching me bite my tongue, and she's watching me curl up in a ball and cry on my bed, and she's hearing the fights from beyond the room, and my son's already acting like his dad, and it sucks. So I think the main point is that we just need to keep coming back to whatever works, therapy or 12 steps or whatever, group sessions, whatever you can do, because the repetitiveness of the 12 promises, 12 steps, the back and forth patterns of codependency and recovery, hearing it over and over again, I can almost recite it verbatim in my memory, in my sleep. I can make myself feel better. I can bring my little self out of hiding for a minute to have pockets of good moments. And that's the best I can do for myself at this time. But I hope to have a better share next time. Thank you.
Thank you.